Alrighty, well, I think I already said in my last blog that it's January 8th, and you can see we got quite a bit of snow. I'm trying to follow the road exactly. Okay, we're right in front of the road. Okay, good. Alright, so we're into four-wheel drive because you never know how rough the road's going to be. So we shifted into four-wheel drive right now. The road isn't too bad, but there are some slick spots, and you just never know, and so better safe than sorry. Don't like to have it in four-wheel drive on a dry road because it's, well, the axles kind of thump a little, and steering radius isn't as good when you're in four-wheel. But you have to have the traction, so we'll make that trade sometimes. Alright, well, that's the way it is. In four-wheel drive, the truck's very sure-footed. It plows snow very well. It's not too good when it's in two-wheel drive. When it's in two-wheel drive, it's worse than a two-wheel drive pickup. But when it's in four-wheel, it goes right over the drifts and banks. And, well, I guess I shouldn't complain too much about a snowstorm. We got quite a bit of snow this week. We had a thawing last week where most of it was gone, and then the week, because we had a very heavy month between Thanksgiving and Christmas, but then the week right after Christmas, not so much, and now we got snow again this week. But somebody whose channel I follow closely on YouTube, they had a tornado in their town, so fortunately I don't think anybody was seriously injured or killed. A lot of property was destroyed. Not their home, but that's how tornadoes are. They kind of pick and choose what they're going to destroy. They destroy areas around them, and sometimes the yard next door is untouched. That's the weird happening about a tornado, and you should never underestimate the power of nature. So snow is something we get a lot of here. We don't get too much in the way of other natural disasters. Of course, when you do get this much snow, there's also thawing. When there's thawing, there's flooding, and we do have quite a few creeks and rivers, so we do get some flooding. Not necessarily mass quantities, but we do get some. Enough that you really do need to be careful at times, because there's nothing you can do. If the storm sewers and the creek beds can't hold it, then it floods, and there's nothing you can do other than, if the water's rising, get out of the way. That's it. And hope that it doesn't kill anybody, and that the damage control is reasonable, and that's all you can do in any natural disaster, really, is try to get out of harm's way when the time's right. Alright, well, it's a very nice weekend, really. No rush, no pressure. We're already a week into our new year, so that means the year is, what is it, 1% shot already or something, or 2%? I guess 2%, because, right, 3.5 days would be 1%. So yeah, we're a little over 2% into the books already, when you break it down like that. It takes an insomniac like me to think of that. Anywho, I hope this is a good year. I think the morale of the country and probably the world overall could use a good year. Something positive to happen. Or at least not more negativity. Personally, I don't like to make New Year's resolutions. I don't think they're necessary. I think if there's time for self-improvement or a change in the way you go about things, I don't think January 1st is when you do it. You should make that decision right away and make the adjustments as soon as you have made that decision. I don't think January 1st is a necessary time to do it. Alright, well, that's about it. That's about all I got for the moment. It is almost 9 o'clock on Saturday night. So I'm going to plug this in and hang out with the fam. Later.